Iran admits its troops shot down a passenger jet and killed 176 people due to a string of colossal failures. Nobody here is discussing it, but the explanation given for the shoot-down is interesting. It broadly makes sense, but after reading the report itself there are some pretty big unanswered questions. The main one is this: if the missile battery's internal compass was not calibrated correctly, and it showed the plane coming from an angle 107 degrees off true, it should have done the same for every other plane taking off from Tehran that night. So why was PS-752 shot down? Why not whatever plane took off 5 minutes earlier? 10 minutes? There are possible ways to explain this. Was the missile battery moved into that position only minutes before the flight took off? Was there a shift change and this was the first flight from Tehran for the new shift, and the problem with the compass had not been passed on? But that's just speculation. If Iran doesn't eventually fill these gaps, we have no choice but to question the entire explanation. I hope we eventually get to know, but I'm not holding my breath. Edit: according to Flight Radar 24 data, the last plane to take off from that runway was 30 minutes prior to flight PS-752. I don't know much about missile batteries, but that sounds like enough time, plausibly, for it to have moved into position between the two flights. This is the best TL.DR I could make. Original, https://www. Business Insider. .com/Iran shot down a passenger plane after string of failures 2020-7, reduced by 83%. I'm a bot. A chain of serious mistakes led Iranian troops to fire on a passenger jet earlier this year, killing 176 people, a new report from Iran's civil aviation organization reveals. The Iranian military shot down Ukraine International Airlines Flight 752 in January due to human error, an improperly calibrated air defense system, communication problems, and a breach of engagement protocols, specifically firing without authorization, the report says. While Iran initially claimed engine failure was to blame, it admitted days later, following reported foreign intelligence on the actual cause, that the passenger aircraft was shot down by a pair of surface-to-air missiles. Extended summary, http://np. Reddit. com/r/auditaldr/comments/iran_admits_its_troops_shot_down_a_passenger_jet/FAQ, http://np. Reddit. com/r/auditaldr/comments/31b9fm/faq_auditaldr_bot/version 2. 02-507842TL, DRS so far. Feedback, http://np. Reddit. com/message/compose, 2=%23 auditaldr PMs and comments are monitored, constructive feedback is welcome. Top keywords: report #1 Iran #2 air #3 flight #4 down #5. More of an admission than has come from the Malaysian Airlines Flight 17 attack over Ukraine. I wonder what will happen with this information now that, gestures vaguely at everything. I live in North Vancouver where more than 10 people from our Persian community here were killed in this plane crash. 2 of them were a couple that owned and ran a Persian bakery here. It was devastating to our community, and I remember a big flower and candle thing was set up right outside City Hall, where we live beside. The Iranian government probably won't ever give families money for what they did, but they probably should, considering most of them were Iranians visiting home. The Iranian/Persian community here in North Van is both kind and colorful to be around. I shop in their shops around here, and have worked with them. If you grew up here, chances are they were your friends or maybe even loved ones. Seeing this shit hit so close to home back then was really unfortunate and shitty. I remember when bots were in here trying to convince us the plane malfunctioned and it just disintegrated in the sky because of engine failure. I was so frustrated anyone for a second believed that. A reminder that Russia still pretends like the Malaysian plane was a mysterious and inexplicable accident. Well, at least they have the balls to admit their mistake, unlike the Russians when they shot down the plane over Ukraine. I, for one, am happy to hear that shooting down a passenger jet was not intentional, despite how saddened I am that it happened at all. I think one of the worst parts of this incident was that the plane was going down for an extended amount of time, not just blown up instantaneously. The pilots fighting a barely operational plane back to the airport is so fucking tragic and sad to me. They tried their best. Admitting to colossal failures is better than not admitting, I guess. Both Iran and the US are lucky for Iran's fuck up. This effectively cooled things down in what was a rapidly escalating situation. More than what Russia has done over MH17 from Amsterdam. Yeah, most people figured that out in like 20 minutes. A lot of Canadians were there. Oopsie. But to be somewhat fair, they did believe that the U.S. was about to drop hell on their heads. The U.S. did the same. We did it over an ocean. And it wasn't our own civilians. They already admitted about 1 week after the incident, at least they admit. Russia will never admit they shot down MH17. It's big to admit a mistake. Russia still claims they never saw that Malaysian plane. This is so sad. I opened a client file the other day and realized they were killed in this crash. Fuck the people who did this. Those poor people on that flight, sad but relieved face. Great, can Russia admit MH17 now? You don't say. This has brand 2020 written all over it? Well, it was assumed right from the beginning that the shoot-down was a mistake. There are lots of examples of the same thing happening in the past. https://en m wikipedia.org/wiki/list_of_airliner_shoot-down_incidents. The Russians shoot down a plane over the Ukraine by mistake and deny. The Iranians actually admitted their mistake. I have to give them some credit for that alone. Just a reminder that wars are not some fun, clean little distraction. Real people's lives are lost, real people's homes are destroyed, people are made homeless, countries go bankrupt. While most Americans think war is some badass affair, it's anything but. Innocent people always die in war, always. This is just sad more than anything. From what I remember, tensions between the US and Iran were uber high. Everyone was on edge. I wonder if that had something to do with it? And Canada suffered the most from it. Fuck Iran, are they going to pay damages to the families? Remember when r/World News praised Iran for putting an arrest warrant out for Trump and completely forgot they murdered 176 innocent travelers through military incompetence just a few months earlier? Only me? I bet y'all still say Iran isn't a terrorist regime. They totally can handle nuclear technology. Well, at least they owned up to it, unlike Russia. Yeah, we knew since it happened. Dips hits, didn't they admit in January? LOL old news. Stubbing your toe is an accident, picking up salted butter instead of unsalted is an accident. A string of colossal failures is a fucking understatement when you blow a fucking airplane out of the fucking sky. Someone needs to be punished for this. Those innocent victims and their families need justice. Fuck you, Iran, get your shit together. My Canadian university lost 2 students on this flight. It still doesn't feel real. What an embarrassing shit show this was for Iran. We kill their deified commander-in-chief/vice president, and the best they can throw back is 200 dead Canadian civilians. Reading some commentary makes me realize how humanity has normalized murdering each other. Well, whoops, we shot down a plane and killed 176 people. Well, whoops, the Iranians were killing Americans and Trump killed their general. It's shit like this that constantly makes me teeter between hoping global warming ends humanity and trying to save this god-awful parasitical species that do nothing but get joy from pain. One of the girls on that plane was in my class at the University of Ottawa. Shit hits close to home. Dude. That's fucked up. But at least they admitted that it was wrong. Remember Bush Sr. being completely unapologetic about shooting down an Iranian passenger plane. Man didn't even admit that it was wrong. He said the ship acted completely appropriately. What an asshole.